I think I personally am more excited about what's going on in Christian radio than ever in the past.
The Joy FM. 37 years of shining the light. First on the Florida Gulf Coast, and now covering much of the state, spreading into Georgia and Alabama, and streaming all over the world. And in all that time, our main headquarters has been in the same rented office complex.
Well, for 37 years, I have been driving to 6469 Parkland Drive, Sarasota, Florida, 34243. It's been good space. We've been thankful for it, but man, have we outgrown it.
If we gather as a staff, I kid you not, this is a true story, we have to gather outside in between the two buildings by the dumpsters.
But as we move into the future, the Joy FM will also be moving into our new headquarters.
We bought a building! Yeah! We bought a building! When I talk about the new building, I just get giddy. It is the realization of a 15-year prayer.
It'll be a miracle for all of us to be under one roof for the first time.
To have a family room, to come together for prayer and spiritual enrichment, and just to come together as a team is probably the thing that I'm looking forward to the most.
There's a new energy that I feel when I walk in this space. I don't know why the Lord made us wait for 37 years to get it, but I'll say this, it feels like it's setting the Joy FM up for the next phase, the next era, that God is calling us to help people find joy. So I, for one, am super excited about it.
Our new headquarters will be equipped to keep up with the changing world of radio and use those changes to continue to shine the light.
Radio has changed so much over the last few years with video and podcasting and smart speakers that we're trying our best to keep up with.
We'll never forget the importance of what comes out of the speakers. That's who we are. But there's so many different areas, social media, phone. 60% of our audience listens on their phone, 60%. Well, that's huge.
What comes through those speakers I now know is going to be repurposed. It's going to reach somebody maybe that wasn't even listening to the station.
Ultimately, it's just a new way to do the same thing we've always been doing.
Billy Graham said this, the message doesn't change, but the methods in which you share the gospel changes. And I think that that's what we're living right now.
We're going to be able to do things in a fashion that we've never been able to do before.
Now, we have a place to call our home. We get to put in all of the things that we need to keep up with the changing world of media, not just radio. And knowing who we are and the dreams and visions that we dream.
Welcome home.
To be all together in one building that is equipped to help us meet the needs that there are out there.
The thing we're most excited about, let me show you where the main event is going to be.
That new
Our
building
new
will
studio
allow us
space.
to hope and dream further and bigger and better than we have been able to do in the past, and ultimately to serve the listeners better than we ever have before.
As we get ready to step into the future, we know that the new building is a key part of allowing us to continue to shine a light. But we also know that we couldn't do any of this without you.
And I just pray, as we look at new eras of the Joy FM, that we can continue reaching more and more people with the support of listeners that we've enjoyed for 37 years.
It's not about shared sidewalks, it's about shared hearts. We have the most incredible listeners in the world, and we're always looking for more people to join us in this mission.
Having been a part of so many share-a-thons and friend-raisers, and having seen the outpouring of support from people who aren't just giving money to an organization, and that they are giving money to a ministry that affects not only the people that they'll never meet, but affects them in a positive way as well. They feel like they're a part of everything you do, and that they're a part of your life as much as you're a part of theirs.
The doors that God is opening for the Joy FM to be able to get into people's homes and their cars is an absolute privilege. And I'm excited to see the doors that God opens in this new season.
I just want to thank all of you for what you have done in the past, for what you are doing now, and what you're going to do for the future. The future is bright for the Joy FM. We cannot do what we do without you.
As we get ready to step into the future, we know that the new building is a key part of allowing us to continue to shine a light. But we also know that we couldn't do any of this without you. Since the beginning, you've made it possible for us to shine the light far and wide. And from here, with your help, the future looks bright for the Joy FM.